A Haunted in Venice, the brand new film inside the new Poirot with Calabretta, starring as Poirot, directed these films. Assembling a remarkable cast. Can't get a break from these films. I mean, seriously, with Murder on the Orient Express, you got all the Johnny Depp stuff. Then you have Death in the Nile with all the Armie Hammer stuff. And then you got this movie where the actors can't actually promote the film because they're on strike, unless you're in Venice and TIFF and all these other places. And of course they can't film unless you're in this place. It's a lot of grey areas, really. Anyway, it's like this franchise just can't get a break. It's like something comes up that hinges the franchise. But here's the thing, I am a sucker of the who's. I am sucker of the whodunit mystery murders. So I have enjoyed, Murder on the Express. I have enjoyed Death in the Nile, the last two films in this franchise, and I was really looking forward to Haunted in Venice. And the problem with this movie is it kind of disappointed me in a way because it doesn't really want to know what it wants to focus on. Really, I mean, clearly, you want to dive into the whole aspect of this. The whole concept is that, hey, there's this house that says to be haunted because of, not only his spoilers, because of this. And it involves dead people and ghosts, and Poirot is seeing visions of these dead people. And you want to do the little horror thing here and there, and then we find out the origins of why Poirot is seeing these, why he can see dead people. But out for you see these little horror aspects of things. You're seeing, it's in the trailer. I got a photo on here of it where you have the whole, in the reflection of you, you see a creepy little girl behind you. You turn your head and now she's gone. It's that type of stuff. And I'm saying so, the audience that you're serving for are not there for the horror, they're there for the mystery. So you want to just so it's a bit creepy. It's something creepy is happening. But it's not a full-on, jump scare galore. And there's elements in there that I like. Every time that, Poirot does his big spiel, be like, you did the murder, and this is your motivations why. And the suspect is like, no, I would never know. You did this because of X, Y, and Z. I'm like, okay, this is great. I'm loving this. But this whole movie doesn't know what really it wants to focus on. Does it want to focus on the murder and the origins why someone got murdered because of the folklore? Does it have something to do with a suicide that happens in the past? Does it have to deal with the fortune teller? Does it have to do with this and this and this? And it just feels like they're throwing things at the wall. And maybe, here's the thing, maybe it's one of those situations where, it's in the novel, so we're kind of just following what happens in the novel, and maybe there should be some adaptation. There's a fight scene. This is some guy getting two people punching each other, and I'm like, why are we doing this? This feels no sense whatsoever. And then, the metaphor happens and it ends. It wants to focus on different things. They want to focus on certain relationships. They want to follow these certain elements. But there's nothing to glue on because we keep shifting gears too much to the point I am, trying to figure out. The thing about Murder Mystery is there's a sense of joy of, you being part of the mystery and you're figuring out along the way. But the thing is, to have in your head a serial killer ribbon board with all the web ribbons, you need to figure out where to put the first dot. And when you're constantly tearing it down in your head all the time, it gets a bit frustrating and a bit you just go, eh. And I'm like, okay, she did it, fine. Because I remember when Death in the Nile, when it got revealed who it was, I was like, oh my god, I think it was a situation where I figured out who it was, but they're second guessing it, they're making me guess it not, and then I go, oh my god, it is, and it's remarkable, and this makes sense, all that, and it's just this one I'm not feeling it, and they're halfway through, And hopefully this movie makes some money. Hopefully people go to see it. I mean, it's not. I don't think the movie cost that much to make. Honestly, I think it probably costs like, because it is a one location movie. So I don't know. It's probably what, 50 mil. So probably only needs to make 100 something. But clearly there's an audience for this type of content, this type of movie. So hopefully they at least get one there, and hopefully something doesn't trip on the next film. If it is ABC Murders, or if it is that one or that one. They want to focus on the whole concept of, hey, Poirot's retired, and he's done doing mysteries. But they don't really go anything with it, because now he's like, I'm on the case. They just want, and like, the personalities of the suspects, ain't that interesting, they ain't that appealing. It's just like, you got the weird kid who's more like who acts like the adult more than like a child. You got the father suffering from like war PTSD. You got the jealous boyfriend. That's normally how it goes. You got the mother. You got the sister-in-law, who's heavily Catholic. You get that. You get the sidekick. You get that. But they build on the other two films. They build on that and make these characters feel a little bit fleshed out. They feel just like add-ons. While fleshing out these characters, they feel very one note. While the other two films, they feel more fleshed out with it, and all that. But yeah, this one I found disappointing. Apparently, people like it. Apparently, if I check Rotten Tomatoes of the percentage, here's the thing, if you're thinking, okay, normally my taste lies with this guy, and he didn't enjoy the film, but so I'm more likely not going to say it. Here's the thing, I'm in the minority. I'm in the minority with this. 81% of the critics liked it. 8 out of 10 people recommend this film. So I'm in the minority who didn't like the film. So take that as you will. But yeah, I am, it sucks when you're looking forward to a film and